Hi everyone, this is your Young People's Love.Life video, Deal with Your Problems. Now some of you might be wondering why I would even make a video about dealing with your problems. Doesn't everybody do that? No, in short, not everybody does that. And the reason that some people do not deal with their problems is because they're what's called minimizers. That's actually a defense mechanism, but what it looks like in real life is that minimizers are people who minimize or downplay problems, situations, events, their emotions. They just kind of tamp down on reality. And this is partially because, or fully because, they have a lower emotional overload threshold. So their emotional abilities are not quite so high. It's actually a cognitive distortion. So this being a minimizer involves minimizing your wants and your needs and your emotions and your wishes. And this is something that we're going to interrupt because we want you to have a happy, powerful life. And being a minimizer is never going to get you there. Now, I don't want you to be making yourself bad and wrong or be ashamed or embarrassed if you're a minimizer. There's actually something to celebrate if you are, because now you recognize, oh my gosh, I do that. I minimize things. I'm always kind of dismissing or just diminishing, what's going on. No, that's not powerful. That's not where we want you to be. So if you can recognize that you are in any capacity a minimizer, woohoo, time to celebrate. And now let's get into some tips to help you move into being more powerful in dealing with your problems. Okay, number one, you're going to make a commitment. You're going to make a commitment that you recognize and you acknowledge, and you're awake and aware now to the fact that you might be a minimizer. And that's something to celebrate. And to also acknowledge at the same time that this is not a helpful thing to be. It's just not helpful to you. It's not powerful. It's not going to leave you happy. It's not going to leave you empowered. And this is the place for happiness and powerful living. So you're going to want to acknowledge that it's time to change that. The next thing I recommend, having worked with people who are minimizers, who got over that, is to ask for support and actually tell people, oh my gosh, I just realized I'm a minimizer. Oh my gosh. And people might go, yeah, I think I am too. Or they might go, oh yes, I was hoping you would get that. You'll see, but talk to people and ask for support. The next thing I'm going to suggest is that you make a little list of your problems. Write them all down, whatever they are. The next thing after you've made a list of your problems is you're going to triage them. Yes, that's an appropriate use of the word triage. You're going to order them in sequence, most important to least important. And then the next thing you're going to do, because you're growing your skills and abilities in handling problems and not pretending they don't exist, not being in denial that they exist, is to talk to people, ask for coaching, ask for feedback, because you want to look and see if you're on target, that these are actually real problems, because sometimes, you might have exaggerated it a little bit, or you might have underestimated the significance. So you want to get some feedback because that's really helpful. The other thing that you're going to want to do, in my humble opinion, is you're going to want to get under the umbrella of growth and development, because that's where all the good stuff is. That's where all the fun stuff is. Those are the skills, practices, habits, and abilities that are going to give you a powerful life. So under growth and development, the thing that you want to grow as soon as you can is your emotional abilities, because that's one of the things that's lacking if you're a minimizer, is your emotional abilities. You get into emotional overload sooner than other people. And we want you to be able to be functional in life, really functional, and having emotional abilities will help you get there. Okay, so and I have a whole video, by the way, of growing your emotional abilities. I have obviously lots of videos that can help you, but I would look at the one on growing your emotional abilities first. Next up, that's going to help you is to take on self-care and self-compassion as if it really mattered, because it does really matter. And I have a video on each of those subjects, corresponding blog posts on both of those subjects. That's really important. Now, because I'm talking about changing the way you kind of do life and how you handle problems, I hope you will look at my video and having a personal reward system, because they're fun and they work and it'll help you, because change isn't easy. The other thing I want you to look at in terms of videos is I want you to look at my Be Well Loved video because I want you to be well loved. And one of the reasons you might be a minimizer is because you had a dysfunctional childhood, or there are people in your life that haven't really been kind to you. So you had to kind of minimize the importance of your feelings or your wishes or your wants. So we really want you to have Be Well Loved as a goal list, not like it's a problem, but it's something to aspire to and put on your list because it's really fabulous. And I want that for everyone. And the other thing that's going to help you while you're on this journey, because this is a journey, it's a process, is to have really great friends. Friends that you can talk to, friends that will hopefully grow and develop with you. Like, take them on the journey you're on. Why not? That'll be good for them. It's really good for you to have people in your life who are on growth and development tracks. And I have a whole bunch of videos now about making friends, reasons why it didn't work, and definitely a big no-nos to making friends and a big yeses to making friends. And this is really important because you want to be well loved, you want to have a happy, healthy life, and friends can make all the difference in the world. So it's time for you to recognize if you're a minimizer and get to work, because you want to interrupt this cognitive distortion. Not helpful, not healthy, not going to get you this wonderful, happy life, which is what we want for you, and hopefully you want that for you. So please let me know how I can help you, and I hope you have a great day.